Megan Rossi B, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Soon guys, I will be leaving to the US. I'm really so happy that finally I will get reunited to my fiancé, and I'm also really excited for my new life journey. US would be the 50th country that I'm going to travel. Unlike any other country, US will be my travel of a lifetime, and this is the country that will change my state or my state of living, my way of living. Although I have lived in Canada for over a year, but it doesn't change the way I live my life. In Canada, I still live my single life. And in the US, this will be the very first time that I'm going to live with someone else in the same roof after 19 years. Since I was 16 years old, when I started to decide for myself, when I left home, I have lived all by myself and decide for myself. So if you will ask me what are my fears and reservation on traveling to the US on my new journey, United States, as great as it may sound, the land of free, that sounds really make people so excited, but is there really something that I'm really fear or afraid about? As someone guys who been living his single life for a long time, I really never had someone that I opened my life into. Even Garrett, even me and Garrett been together for 2 years. I still have that hard time to open to him my life, because when I left home when I was 16 and I was like trying to reach my goals, trying to make my dreams come true. On that journey, I accept less help or sometimes none at all. So I have to figure out the things for myself. And because of that, I didn't expect anyone for a help or do me a favor. And because of this experience, because of this journey, throughout the years, although I shared good things in my life, I shared all my blessings to my family, but when it comes to my problems, self-struggle, bad experiences, trouble that I've been into, I keep it to myself, and I have to try to figure it out. How can I get this? How can I solve my problem? And I never really opened up to other people. Although I have close friends, I have sisters, but I'm the person who really never shared or my problem to other people. I keep them myself, and that's my greatest fear and reservations in my relationship. Although those years that I was just really thankful, also all those years that I was just by myself to decide for myself, that God has guided me. I really prayed hard that I will be going to overcome each struggles that I have in life, and that's maybe what's really makes me go through life, go through all of my life's challenges. But if you'll ask me what's are really my fears and reservation, is that journey alone, guys, because this is going to be my first time to live with someone else, and not just living with someone else, but this is the man that I'm going to share my life with, my significant other. So I couldn't be that someone who just keep things for myself, because I used to just keep my struggle within myself, and I even hardly shared to Garrett my problems, what I am fear of, what I am struggling about. I really had the hard time to share it to him because I'm not used to it. I'm really so happy. I'm really so grateful that Garrett is an open person. I envy him for such being honest. He who is open with his life, whether it's his health issues, finances, past relationship, whether it's good or bad. He's really very open to me, whether it's relationship is or bad experiences is desirable or not. It might change my mind, but he's not gratiates me with good things so that I will like him. He's not like that person. He's very open and honest, and I envy him for having that kind of characteristics that I didn't have to truly have to myself. This experience of mine because of this characteristic of mine. It's really feared me that it might affect my relationship. It might affect how I deal with our relationship, how I'm going to live my life now that I have significant other, now that I have someone who I can live with at the same roof. Although Garrett assures me that he will help me to get throughout this journey, that he will be there to help me out, to finally be able to come out for my true self. He's even the one who encouraged me to talk to my father. I have this civil relationship with my father. I never hated my father, nor I forgive him for whatever he had done in the past, but I never really have this heart to heart talk to my father. Like there are still questions that bothers me on his life choices, on his decisions that affect so much on my growing up. But Garrett always reminds me to come and talk to my father. And I said that maybe it takes time, maybe it's not now, but he never get tired to remind me each time that before I left to the US, I hope, and he is very hopeful that I'll have to find time, or I have to find way to talk to my father. And finally, after a long time, after 19 years, I had this emotional conversation with my father that actually helped me to open myself, and I feel like the baggage that I'm carrying on through my life, it helps me to overcome these questions. Like some of the questions that I have inside has been answered, and it's really helps me to start it opening up myself. Although I am not still totally that person, I guess it's may take time because it's already like it's rooted already into myself, that kind of characteristic. It may take time to change, but I'm happy that I am starting to open up myself with other people, although I still have that fear in me that I might not be able to be really the true person to my partner. Because when you married, when you already committed yourself to someone else, you must be uh, open, you must be honest, there must be no secrets between you and your husband. And that is really my greatest fear, because I'm really this person who try to keep things on my own, especially if they are bad experiences or they are not desirable to talk about. I really keep it for myself because I feel like people will not help anything. They will just judge you. I was like that because onto my journey, onto those times that I tried to, on my growing up, on those times that I tried to reach my goals, I come across this kind of treatment, or this kind of reactions to other people. That's why I view relationship very different. And I also doesn't have so much relationship. I only have my past relationship ended for 10 years, but I never been with that person. I never really have stayed to that person because I live on the other side of the country. So I never really have someone that I've been with, or I can share my thoughts about, or even a friends that I open what bothering me, what makes me sad. I'm not really that person who open to other people, and I may have find it hard to tell Garrett about when I needed a help, when I need something. That's really is my fear on how I will be able. Because what happened, guys, is Garrett just figure it out that I need help. He's always be the one who figure it out that maybe he needed help. Maybe he's running out of money. He just don't tell me. That's why he has to leave at the store, because I haven't told him that I already spent all of my savings and I'm run out of money and I have to leave at the store. So he just figured it out on myself that I needed help, and I couldn't really tell him. I couldn't really say the word that I needed help or I needed something. And that's what I am really afraid if you are those person, guys, who has the same journey as mine, who has the same experiences as mine, I would like to hear your comments on how you overcome this struggle. And I also would like to hear if you have like the same journey as mine and you have find it hard to overcome this, and I might share how I will be overcome this kind of situation. I would love to hear your I would have to hear your comments on this kind of journey, or even if you are not in this kind of journey, anything that you could advise for me, anything that you could share off that would help me to overcome this fear and reservations to myself. Thank you, guys, and I hope you will continue to support my channel and you will continue to follow me on my journey to the United States. Thank you for watching again, and see you on my next video.